Pre-draft interview for the Phoenix Suns.
Before we get that far, we'd really like to ask you a couple of questions. Question number one. As a point guard, we really feel like we can offer you something amazing, something no other team in the NBA can offer. With Steve Nash's career winding down, you have the chance to play behind and learn from one of the greatest point guards to ever put on a uniform. Once Steve decides to hang it up, and you've learned everything you can from him, the starting point guard spot is yours. How can you say
That's actually pretty good. This would be a good thing for my career. That's what I did.
One of the greatest point guards that's ever lived. I can learn a lot from that. It really advanced my career watching him do this thing. I'm not growing my hair out though, man.
I like that.
Okay, last question. As a whole, the Suns have kept the same core for the better part of the decade. We found a winning formula and stuck by it, just rotating in supporting pieces where necessary. As I'm sure you've seen with the last
I don't want to go to Suns though.
overhauling our roster. We really love the idea of you being a part of that process. What do you think about being the centerpiece for the new Phoenix Suns?
I'm gonna have to say X.
That's a tough decision. On one hand, this is the in-between period where there are going to be some hard times. On the other hand, there is a light at the end of the tunnel where the talent all comes together and good things happen. The question is, do I want to spend the first part of my career on a struggling team? I don't know the answer to that.
That's
Okay,
good.
then, I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us.
Utah Jazz.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm the director of player personnel for Utah Jazz. My scouts...
Don't really want to go to Jazz either, but I actually kind of do, actually, because they have Alec Burks, if the roster gets updated, Enes Kanter. I think they have Alec Burks. I know I have Enes Kanter. They have Devin Harris, Dirk Favors, Kyle Jefferson. I kind of want to go to Jazz.
The point is the one position that can really make or break a team and change the overall direction of the franchise. Looking back at the Hornets, look at what Chris Paul did for that team. We want a point guard to do the same for us, and we think you might be that guy. Convince us of that.
I didn't grow up a Jazz fan. I don't know if I'm that guy. That's a lot of pressure, I guess.
Honestly, that's a lot of pressure, but something we all dream about when we're kids, you know? Everyone wants their own team. Do I want this to be my team? Of course I do. I just don't know if I'm ready to handle that kind of responsibility right out of the gate. If the organization's willing to grow with me, to go through those struggles together, it'd be the greatest honor for me to represent this organization.
I just basically said I'm not ready for it. I need some time. No, I don't. I'm ready.
Next question.
I just don't want to go to the Jazz.
Realize that here in Utah, we don't have the feel of a Los Angeles or New York or Chicago. We tend to look for players
Hell no.
who are proud to be part of this organization. Some
Utah.
people really take pride in being
Oh,
a
look,
member of
there's
the Utah Jazz.
movie stars
Some
everywhere.
will really spend their entire career as a member of the Utah Jazz. Are you that person?
Entire career?
To be honest, I'm a big city kind of guy. I don't think Salt Lake
Thank
City
you.
has the type of vibe I'm looking for.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have a great organization and a great fan base. It's just not for me.
Put it down how it is.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us.
Take that. Pacers, really? Why can't it be the Knicks?
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Pacers. We have the 15th pick in the draft, and we're looking at potentially using this pick on you. First, though, we would like to get to know you. Ask you a couple of questions. Let's get to it. We feel like we already have good point guard depth on our roster in Darren Collison and George Hill. Where would you see yourself fitting in with those guys?
Look, I'm not really a fit with your current roster. You guys already have some nice point guards on the roster. You guys haven't cut into my playing time.
Thank you.
I'd rather
That's
go to a place where my talents can be best used, and I'm sorry.
that's basically how I feel. I'm being really arrogant in these interviews.
How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
I felt pretty good. You know, I could have shot the ball a little better. I could have done some things a little better, but all in all, I think I did okay.
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft.
NBA draft. Let's see where I get drafted. I'll just have David Stern announce it for you. Mock draft, the Phoenix Suns. Why? Please. Oh my gosh. Lee McDaniel goes to the Knicks. I want to go to the Knicks. Send me to the Knicks. Doug Martin. Cliff Davis. Doug Martin didn't do anything. Cliff Davis should be #1 pick. Derek Gibson is Enes Kanter. Larry Douglas is... I forgot who it is. Nick Brown. Brad Mason. Raymond Rice is Jimmer Fredette. That is Kemba Walker on the Bobcats and Brandon Knight. I don't really care anyway. Can I go 3 picks lower or 4 picks lower to go to the Knicks? I don't know. The 13th pick, that's pretty dang good for...
Tonight marks the realization of a dream for the best young players in the world. A reward for their many years of dedication and hard work. It's also a time of extraordinary hope and excitement for our fans and our teams. For those of you watching on television in more than 200 countries and territories. And of course to all of our wonderful fans right here, thank you for joining us. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's
Not the lockout.
with the first pick of the 2011 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Doug Martin.
Ah, wow. They went with Kyrie.
With the second pick of the 2011
This is a steal.
NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Cliff Davis.
That is a steal. Cliff Davis is a great player. He had great net. He's going to be great.
With the third pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Derek Gibson from the University of Tennessee. With the fourth pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Larry Douglas from the University of Florida. With the fifth pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Nick Brown from Boston College. With the sixth pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Brad Mason from DePaul University. With the seventh pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Raymond Rice from the University of Illinois. With the eighth pick in the 2011 NBA
Can you just skip this?
draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Nope.
Aaron Dixon from the University of Kansas. With the ninth pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Eric Anderson from Louisiana State University. With the 10th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Sam Hart from the University of Minnesota.
See, this row is where I may get
With the
picked.
11th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select George Turner from the
I actually think out of those 3 teams, I kind of want to go to Suns. That thing he said about Steve Nash really motivated me.
2011 NBA draft,
Please don't get.
the Utah Jazz select Ricky Reed.
Thank you. Come on. I actually want to get pick 13 now.
With the 13th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns
Lights out.
select the 19-year-old point guard from Syracuse.
Yes. I get drafted at 13. Get drafted as a lottery pick. Contract negotiations. There's no choice, you have to accept it. Rookie year. Alright. Introduction billboard. The future has arrived. Haha. I love it. Phoenix Suns. The future has arrived. I love that. Alright. So my camera's battery's dying. So I get drafted. 13th pick at the Suns. So there it is. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys for my first game once my camera gets charged up.